I work for an amateur football club that's 10 minutes outside the city. So I do almost everything there. It's all about the kids and giving them a good opportunity to play football and to enjoy football. And then I have 3 kids of my own that's very active in sports. So when I'm finished work, I work as a taxi back home, going from home to training and back.
I can relate to the family taxi business. I've got 3 kids as well, so busy, and then I do TV work covering the Premier League. So I do some commentary and some studio work, and people in this country absolutely love English football. So it's a big show. The longer we went in the tournament, the more belief we had that we could go all the way to the final. So it was one of those magical stories in football, and too bad we didn't hold out in the end, but it was still one to remember for as long as we live. I remember especially against Shakhtar Donetsk, still I think the best team I ever played against. We had our back 4 on the 6-yard line, and our midfield on the edge of the box, and our strikers just ahead of that, just defending. Somehow managed to get through. We were a team machine in the European Cup, and it worked really well.
Yeah, I haven't seen it back. I think that's the worst moment of my career. It is. I felt this big when I went off the pitch and sat alone in the dressing room for a few minutes, and then Konchesky came along. So it was that was the lowest point of my career, and I went after the game to Roy and said, "I'm so sorry, I ruined everything," and I was. But he said, "Don't worry, son. You've done a lot of good stuff for us, so we'll get through this." But that was a bad day for me.
We got played off the park at Stamford Bridge, but then when they came back here, it was one of those horrendous late autumn nights in Stavanger, raining and cold, and we played out of our skin. They probably didn't play as well as they normally do, so it was a good experience and good practice for us, I think. Lucky enough to end up over in England later on, so got a little taste of it.